What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is Hugh with Prolific Breed. You guys have been following along with me and the channel for the past couple of years. You guys know that my channel is dedicated to fish keeping, breeding, and more recently with reef keeping and coral and anemone keeping. But today I wanted to take a step back and kind of go in another direction with an open box on this bird cage. Now, I had birds before in the past, cockatiel and lovebirds, things like that, and I wanted to get back into the hobby, so I was kind of researching what are the best cages out there, and this cage caught my eye because of this acrylic skirt right here. I figured it would keep all of the food contents inside the bird cage. So I went ahead and bought this bird cage from Amazon. But before buying it, I was trying to do some research, and there aren't that many videos doing an open box to show the user what comes with this product and how to assemble and everything. So I figure I'll shoot my own video. Now, this bird cage is made by Hagen. I'm not even sure if it's related to Fluval Hagen, but it's called the Vision M02. And yeah, mainly I bought it because of this skirt. When you have birds like parakeets and cockatiels and lovebirds and things like that, they go digging into the food trays and they splash out all of the food, and it ends up all over the floor. And to not piss off my wife, I did some research, and I figured this bird cage would eliminate that hassle of getting the bird food all over the floor. So without further ado, let's get the product out of this box. Now, when Amazon shipped it to me, they didn't pack it into another box or anything like that. They just slapped the label on and shipped it over to my house. And it came to my front porch as is. So I'm very curious to see if anything's broken in here. Okay. It looks like everything's neatly packed. Okay, let's pull out the grate. I figured this goes on the bottom, and figured this is the sides. Put it down, and everything's like in a tray. Let's pull this out. Alright, so let's take a step back. These two pieces right here, figure that's the cage part. We have a bunch of accessories, the perches, the food trays, water trays. Oh my god, it's a whole bunch of pieces. And all of this came out of the bag. Oh my god. It's pretty overwhelming to see everything like this, but let me take a look at the instructions and then we'll sort this out, and then I'll try to do some pointers on how to assemble this. You know what? I'm just gonna wing it. From the image from the box, this is the acrylic skirt that I was talking about that keeps all of the food within the tray. Once you get that out, it looks like this is the top of the cage. Let's toss that over there, and then at the very bottom, it looks like the bottom of the bird cage. We're gonna get it out. Bless you. me see. So this is the bottom, and then this is the bottom crate or grill. So I got the skirt, and it looks straightforward where this clips in. Let's sort out these two right here. Let me get a knife and then get back. So I got my knife. We're gonna cut this up right here. It's just taped. Okay. Figure these are the fronts. I don't know if you guys can see that. Alright, this is how you get the sides on. So on each side you have these nubs right here all around the plastic part, and with the cage just click it in like so. It's pretty straightforward. Let me get around here so you guys can see how it looks like that. So this is what I got so far. It's 4 pieces, the first tier, and there's a second tier in here, but this is how it's looking. Everything's clipped in. You just gotta angle it and then flip it up, and it just snaps in place. Be sure to line up these vertical pieces right here with the little notches on the bottom. Let me get the second tier in, and then we'll see how it looks. Alright guys, with the clips, it's gonna look like this. All you're doing is joining 2 sides of the cage together. You gotta use your fingers to press on this tab right here. While you're pressing, push it forward. What it does is it loosens up this. It loosens up these 2 pieces right here. Let me show you. Loosens it up so you can slide one side of the cage on this side, the other on this side, and once you have both pieces in place, you're gonna squeeze it back together. So I have 2 in so far right here, and we're gonna put one right here. You guys can see I looped it in, and then we're gonna turn it around to loop the other side. Once I have both of the sides clipped in, I'm gonna squeeze it together. It's just like that. I got 3 in, I need 1 more. Let me get that done right now. So again, you see the little tab, press on it, push forward, that opens up the back right here. You see the 4 hooks. You're gonna hook it in. Alright, I got it wide open right here. So we're gonna get it in. See it. You see it right here, both sides of the cage. Hook one side in and then hook the other. Sorry, it's not in focus. So I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna hook one side in like that and then hook the other and then squeeze it together. That's all in place right now. So I guess if you have the M1, it's gonna be like this, and you're gonna put the top on and that's it. But since we have the M2 model, there's another tier of this crate or cage that goes up one more tier. We're gonna get that up right now, and then let's see how it looks. There are these clips right here. They're gonna go on all four sides, of course. But let me figure it out and then I'll show you guys. All right, so you got 4 of these pieces. It has similar brackets like the bottom piece right here on the other end, if you guys can see that. All you're doing is finding the corner and you're gonna press it in. So right here, this bottom piece right here is gonna press into the bottom piece on this corner, and you're gonna leave the top for the next tier to kind of clip onto. Right here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I didn't capture that, but here. Let me do the other end so you guys can see. So you, right here, I'm gonna press it in. Like that. So I got 2 pieces in right here. I'm gonna do the third one. Capture it so you guys can see. Here. This goes behind. I'm doing this one-handed right now. That. There you go. Got one more piece and I'll show you guys how I attached the top tier. Alright, so I got the second tier in. As you can see, right here is where you connect the bottom and top tier all around. And once you're up top, these white clips right here, they're already attached to the top, and all you do is you press it together. That, you press it in to give it more stability. This is how it's looking so far. It's pretty big. I wasn't expecting it to be that tall. Second tier is in. We got 4 more of these clips. We're gonna attach it midway right here for more stability. Since I already showed you earlier how to unclip and refasten this, I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna skip past that and not show you. All right, guys, I got this up, and then these clips are in for the second tier. All we gotta do is clip in the top. We should be done, and then the last step is to put in the doors right here, the feeding doors and the accessories. Okay, the top just presses in, and then you have this sliding clip that slides over this hook on both sides, as you can see. But everything has, each corner has 2 clips that you press down and it clicks together. Okay, there's 2 doors on each side. It's pretty self-explanatory. Get it right here so I can show you. It's like that, and each end has a little nub that you put into the hole. The hole's at the bottom right here. You slide it in. Like so. 2 trays, and there's a corresponding latch that it sits under so they can't tip over the tray and things like that. This way. And let's see what this is. This goes on top so they don't defecate on their own food or water. Like so. It's just right over the tray. The door has a knob to lock. Let me show you guys on the other side. Right here, here's the tray, and right up top, I'm just gonna slide it in and it just clicks in place. All that's left are the perches right here. There's 4 of them. We'll get that in right now. Alright, excuse my mess on my sofa, but last steps are the perches. It's pretty simple. All you gotta do is slide it in where you want it. Once it's in, turn it counterclockwise to lock it in place. Got one right there. Assume that we're just gonna adjust this. See that? Get it in and then turn it to lock it in place. We'll just randomly put them in right now and then we'll adjust it later when we get the birds. This is the 3rd one. Here's the 4th one. Pretty impressed with the bird cage. It's pretty big. I didn't expect it to be this tall. Check it out. I'm gonna step back. It's pretty big. I didn't expect it to be this tall. I gotta find a place to put it now. But what sold me on this cage was the skirt right here that prevents them from spilling all of their food out onto the outside floor. It's gonna keep everything contained, but I haven't had birds to test it out yet, so stay tuned for more videos on this bird cage and when we go out and get our own little lovebirds. So be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos on lovebirds coming up. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.